Afterburners, I guess. I use the left and right on your left stick. You hear them buttons clicking? Them big ones on the front. That's your rudder. Now there's only one. It's up on your tail, your vertical wing, upright. Oh no, no, I'm not. You know the D-pad we got on our right hand at our thumb? I want that to be look around my plane, you know? You can on War Thunder. I'm sure you can on this, I just don't know how to do it. But well, I can look above me. No, what I mean is like when I'm just flying around, if I click that button around, I can look like my head. Like I have VR on. That's what I want that button to do. Fuck something up then. I hate looking down though and seeing this ain't nothing but a piece of PVC on this stick. Well, look at you. Well, I like to build everybody up, you know. Make you feel good about yourself. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to fly this plane. Smoking this big fat doobie I just sparked up. You got one? Well, I mean, I ain't trying to put you out, you know.
This is AWACS Windmaker. All aircraft, enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not on.
Well, what's going on? Haven't we been drugged? Why is it we got the owns over here in America? Tired from doing what? You're like, Jay, you don't do nothing. Didn't like that joke, huh? Yeah, we've been breastfeeding them all.
Taking the initiative. Careful, enemy locked on. Alpha 3, missile.
Yeah, I do too. Don't know why. I'm not tired either. I called him from that sumbitch carrying COVID earlier. It must have been what it was. I was crashed right into Twin Towers. Should have sent me down there. I'd have fucked every one of them. Consider them all banged. Even the guys. Man, I've never thought that so much. I knew a guy, we used to go over to his house and smoke dope during lunch. When we had a job, not when we were in school. And his old lady, she taught school. She got so mad. Because it smelled like weed when you came home, you know?
Alpha 3, lost on radar.
Let me tell you this guy's name. You know what this guy's name was? His name was Joe Dice. And I'd say, tell your lady, I said, no dice. Because she'd be like, you need to get out of there. Get back to work. She was, but Joe Dice looked really good. He was like a model. But he was like a normal guy, though. That was her problem. She thought she had a model that would act like a model. But nah, he just happened to look good, but didn't give a fuck. Yeah. I love Joe Dice. I miss Joe Dice. The last time I called him, he said, Doc, I'm going to jail. And I was like, what? What are you talking about? And he's still in jail. Well, he said his wife accused him of raping her. I don't know. Well, nowadays, bullshit like that flies. Well, his old lady was good looking, as you can imagine, because he was good looking. So, I mean, his old lady was extremely beautiful. You know what I mean? Extremely attractive girl. And the better looking you are, the more shit people will believe when you say it. You know what I'm saying? She was just covering her ass, which I respect that part. I don't respect how she did it. A bunch of them boys I used to run around got accused of rape. And I always said, I was like, they didn't have to rape nobody. I mean, they had bitches lined up to bang them, you know? Every fucking one of them. But they all, I don't know, it's a weird world we live in. People are abusing powers and privileges. Well, I tell you what really ruins a man's reputation. I didn't learn this till I learned it from all them boys happening to them. Was I never doubted them. You know what I mean? Like I never thought they did nothing. But they went to jail, and well, if you go in and lie about your old man right now, you can tell them anything you want to, and they'll believe it, and they'll take your side. I mean, things have gotten better. You got to remember this happened 20 years ago, but
15 seconds. Enemy locked on.
oh, that would have been a bad time. Yeah, yeah. Now you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Combat time's up. We lost. Don't let it happen again.
You don't if you're a woman. Well, you probably do now. You probably do now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I kind of do agree with you on that, but if you're still there. That's why. But when I think about another point I thought about, I know what old Joe Dice did other than work all day, every day. And with that being said, he probably spent a lot less time in prison on the charge she accused him of. You know? I don't know how to explain that if you don't know what I mean. Not at liberties with human beings. Meaning he wasn't fucking nobody. That's not why he went to jail. Nah. Well, people will go to jail for weed, but meth, every time anybody's fucking meth's the devil's drug, according to everybody, you know? That's why it's good. No, that's just the drug's good. No, it's the person's fault. No, I agree. That's why it's ironic his old lady was a school teacher. Well, yeah, exactly. It's like kids, try this drug one time, and then when you come down from it, remember that attitude you got, and you know, no, nobody gives out free drugs. I always thought that was the craziest shit they said, wasn't it? I was like, nobody gave nothing away free that good. You know? Hell, you know how much hemp I bought once upon a time? You know the shit everybody used to call Mexican swag? Well, you're way farther north than I am, ain't you? That's true. Hemp, that's what it was. Make a bracelet out of it. Yeah, you smoke some cornstalk next fall, you know? Oh, god damn it, I'm in charge. Why? Once you quit crying to eat it, put it on some toast. Well, I wouldn't put that in milk. I'd put that milk on a steak, maybe, but not on no bread. I'm just fucking with you. Well, it ain't no goddamn wonder you got the Secret Services up there every day. Hey, let me tell you something. Imagine being that kid over in England who, he went to every antique store between 96 and 99 when he was 13 to, like, do the math on that one, 18 years old, right? Collecting up clocks, getting radium off of them. Motherfucker built a goddamn nuclear, not a reactor, but it's not an incubator. What do you call it? No, where you got the power from it, like not a generator. What do you call it? Nuclear power source. I don't know, but he made a maybe a battery's not the right word. They got a word for it. But he built one of them out in a fucking 8x10 garden shed, right? Reactor. Yeah, he made one of them. And, oh, damn, Steve, I wish I could remember what town it was in. You probably remember this bullshit, man. He was called, and they gave him a nickname at the time. Oh, what was it? No, before that show, but what did they call him? But it was in England, too. That's what was interesting about it, because England's so small. It's like in America, it's like a boy man's nuclear reactor. There's like 15 of those out here. Who gives a shit? Let him blow the place up. Nobody even know what happened. But in England, it's pretty interesting. Because he had it out at like an 8x10 shed right by the road. Been building it for years. Kid fucking working his ass off. Well, the cops, he was driving around, right? He got pulled over by the old Bills, they call him. And they said, what in the hell's all this shit in the back? And he's like, drugs and guns and stuff, guys. And they said, well, holy shit, we're going to have to take a look at this. He's like, go on. And he said, well, this is a goddamn... I don't know what the hell he said, the cop said. But, you know, picture it, I can't do accents. I cannot do accents, by the way. Yeah, he said something like that. Yeah, exactly. That's the kind of shit they said. Nah, it's funny to do Mary Poppins because it's so offensive. And then Steve's like, nah, man, I'm just got some fishing. I'm going fishing. What's up? Only Steve's voice, right? And, well, they shook him down anyway. Went through all his shit. And like, this is goddamn, this ain't electrical. This shit here is nuclear. Only British. Nah, everybody freaked out. And they're like, take cover. And, you know, it's not a bomb. Picture everything I'm saying in British though when I do the dialogue. Yeah, so he's like, take cover. And dude's like, it's not a bomb, it's a reactor.
2 minutes remaining.
But, you know, like I say. And, yeah, they didn't give him nothing. They gave him a hard time. That's what they gave him. Well, that's the interesting part about this whole thing, Gilly. And we'll ask Steve this. Steve seems to be pretty in touch with the local law enforcement lately. He's been fucking working on crimes like murder, Angela Lansbury type shit he's been doing.
Hello.
And, well, I'm not going to say he was. He might be. It's up to him. He may or may not have banged her, you know, I don't know. Steve? Did you bang her? You going down there to see her again tomorrow? You gonna bang her again? The office lady down there at the old, at PlayStation, yeah. At the PlayStation, that's right. Well, she talked dirty to you. Oh my God, that was a good impression of her. That sounded really good. God damn. Is that what she sounds like? Can you make her talk dirty to you? No shit, guys. Really? I don't have an iPhone, but... Yeah, oh, what you call it? He had it as an Indian guy.
Enemy locked on.
Yeah, the dirty ones, Joey. The dirty agents, not the good ones. You know, don't say it.
Combat time's up. Lost. Don't
Go on.
happen again.
Everybody knows what we're talking about. Ain't that funny? So, I wonder if that makes it racist or factual. What do you think, Steve? I won't go there. I'm coming in with the hot shit. Why's that? Oh, yeah, I thought you were telling a joke. Sorry. Yeah, that's great. I love that. I love that. Now, that guy shouldn't go take it, that guy shouldn't try and take it for the whole group of them. You know what? Just because he's a tranny, he's fine. But don't try and act like the rest of them ain't trying to get out of working. We all know what the fuck they're doing. They're all lazy pieces of shit. She was a tranny, meaning he. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Nobody cares about that. Go on. Come on. Well, that's good. I'm glad you tried. Nobody's got a problem with that. It don't draw news because everybody's like, that's not going to work. Shoot every one of them children. Well, I say roll the dice. And everybody wants to react under emotion, right? I disagree. You know the way I look at shit. Both of you do, so I ain't gonna tell it, but no, they're not required to. They're absolutely not required to. You're absolutely right. They're just rights have got extended into the government building. That's it. You're not like here. You can't carry them into the DMV. You can't carry them into the surplus office. You can't carry them into the fucking courthouse. Can't carry them in. You know, those are the main ones I go into. But I'm sure there's other ones. But still, there's one problem with all these laws. Oh yeah, schools. Yeah, schools. I mean, you can carry them in there if you're like, if you're law enforcement, if you're fucking concealed carry, you can carry them in there. But you're not a teacher usually. Well, it should be. If you can't get a concealed, you don't need to be walking in with a gun if you don't know how to handle a gun. Most people can't handle themselves in a schoolhouse. Jill, let me ask you something. How many women or parents have you seen go into a schoolhouse and act like a fucking complete jackass? Tell me. Exactly. So you're right, they shouldn't be allowed to carry them in there. They can't handle their own self. They can't handle their own self, let alone another person. Oh, I'd fight them. I wouldn't shoot them. I'd try to fight them. Unless I already knew they were going to beat me, and I'd be like, look, if you come at me, I'm going to shoot you right now. Just so you know. So just fuck off. That's me conceding you won. I'm not going to fight you. I got shit to do. I still got a job. I got to pay my rent, motherfucker. I can't be all beat the hell up for 2 weeks. Out of work, you know. And that's fair, and if they come at me, I'd shoot them. Because I had to. Man's got to eat, you know. I can't be all fucked up for a month. Oh, school, yeah, it's school. Well, you know what's strange? It's so strange to me now, because I'll never forget, you know what I got in a fight about one time? This big fight. I was supposed to buy a goddamn gun with this money I saved up, and I said, oh, I'm on a fucking PlayStation. And I'm talking about it got shitty. And that happened a couple times. I said, yeah, but I can't shoot them guns every day. I can't shoot them. I can't afford, you know, you can't afford to shoot them. I didn't say that then. I know that now, but I knew at the time. I was like, no, better investment than PlayStation. Hands down. Yeah, I was like, there's plenty of guns. I don't need, no, I was going down here. You know what I was going to be buying? A muzzle loader. Already. Yeah. Well, it was cool. It was fucking cool. Well, it makes you take your shot. It makes you take your shot, precisely. But anyway, it teaches kids a lesson. I think it's a good lesson to learn.
2 minutes
you really take your time. You know, you don't take no crazy shots when you got a muzzleloader. But anyway, yep, it was fun. But I got a PlayStation instead. I still got a muzzleloader because I had two uncles that bought one that I was gonna buy, and they said you can borrow mine. I got to work. I got to work this 2 weeks, so I never had to buy it in the first fucking place. Yep. You tell her to never go full retard. You always got to say that. Say you never go full retard. You don't put metal in the microwave. I just watched American Hustle the other night. And they go, here's a science oven. Here's a science oven. And they said, yeah. And they say, well, what can you do with it? And they said, well, I can tell you what you can't do. I said, what's that? They said, don't put metal in it. But what's that bitch do? The first thing she does is put fucking, oh, you can't put metal in the science oven? Fuck this shit. Puts aluminum foil right in there. Over the casserole, turns it on, fucking blows, sets it on fire.
15 seconds.
I don't remember the point of this. Air fryers, that means you're super accelerating staleness, correct?
Combat time's up.
I think that's what you're doing.
Don't let it happen again.
You ever leave cookies open? Am I the only guy that leaves cookies open on purpose, you know, because they're hard? Yeah, so they get stale, you know? I don't like it. How's that? Dip them in milk? Oh. That must have been what my... I can't think of a good joke. I was almost there. Yeah, why is that? You saying it's the yeast, or you say it's a chemical reaction sucking the carbon dioxide? Why? Why does it work, Jillian? All right. So any regular old slice of white bread will do? Yeah, I'll be damned. Did you beat him real hard? Well, you should have. Ha! Ah, you piss your pants, ha! Yeah, fuck with him a little bit. And then he pisses his pants again. You're like, keep pissing him, P-boy. Peabody, Mr. P. Pissy pants, boy. And just fuck with him. It's sick as hell. But in a way, it's funny. Yep. Well, I'm about ready to piss all over you. You're like, don't threaten me with that. I'm already dealing with it. I ain't scared. You remember that R. Kelly song, don't you? I wanna piss on you. Remember that one? That was a good song. You didn't like it. Oh. I got so excited the last 14 times I saw it, and I didn't have no way to share it. I was like, I know so many redheaded people. I was like, they're gonna love this shit. That was funny as hell, wasn't it? How's the thing go? What's the words they say? What's he say? He spells it out, don't he? He spells nigger. Yeah, yeah, he says nigger like a, and then he says ninja that one time. You remember that part of the joke?
This is
That was
AWACS
pretty good, I
Windmaker.
thought.
All aircraft, enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not on your
It was
own.
a hell of a live performance,
Call
though.
sign is
I mean,
Alpha
if you
3.
went to see it. Yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Well, he's got to work the crowd. He was working the crowd, Jilly. That's a live show. I thought you was a superstar, man. Come on, now. I got Steve in here, I got you in here. I thought you two guys were superstars. You don't know how to work the crowd. You did some crowd
Enemy
work.
locked on.
What the
Alpha
fuck
3.
you talking about? Steve's got like 40,000 views on videos. You know what I mean? He's a goddamn pro. You same. Well, that's fun. I do like it. I'm a little jealous of that, to be honest with you. Yeah. Well, I hate it too. I disliked it. I don't like it either, but I kind of like how now I like it. I'm not gonna like it on YouTube. I'm gonna keep my dislike. Probably add a few more. Just keep the popularity going. Oh, I read it. It is fun.
Missile in the air. Enemy locked on.
Now I never got that from it, no matter what. But
Alpha 3, bandit on you.
yeah.
Alpha 3, out. 3 minutes remaining.
Well, it doesn't matter if you did say nigger. You know, free country.
Careful, enemy locked onto you. Alpha 3, missile. Bandit right behind you. Alpha 3, hit. Alpha 3, out.
For shooting the fuck out of me. That's what the fuck he's been doing.
2 minutes remaining. Alpha 3, missile. Alpha 3, out. Alpha 3, rising up. 1 minute remaining. You need to act quick. Missile in the air. Careful, enemy locked on. Bandit on you. 15 seconds. Time's up. We lost. Don't let it happen again.
It looks pretty good. Them kids are gonna ruin it. You know that. I know that. I'll just hold off about 18 years. About 10. Yeah, and I'll wait, get them kids out there. Which ones are going, get them out, and then I'd get in there. You know? They're gonna fuck it up. Oh, that's so much fun. I do. I want one. I thought about buying one, putting it behind my house, just living in that. And leaving the house like old creepy, like it's where my mom lived or some shit. You know, like a. See, now that'd be fun. 20 years later, they all come back and they're like, go in there. It's exactly the way you left it. I've been living in this tiny home the whole time. You want to come back home? You son of a bitches, look through the same curtains you did 20 years ago. Nah, that's freaky, ain't it? That'll trip your balls off. Give them a bunch of mushrooms. I'll bring you some. Kids be tripping their balls off. Nah, the only way your kids are going is if you pay for it for them. You know that and I know that. Most kids don't do that anymore. Unless their parents pay their way, they're not going to have their own place. You know, so yours are going to be the same way, I think. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. It depends on the kid, you know. I mean, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. If you even got to tell a kid that, they're too stupid. You know? That's the way I would say it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, you should, because you got kids. That means you get the earned income credit. You know how much that means on taxes federally. You get, let's say, I bet you get 10 grand out of them kids, don't you?
All aircraft, enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down.
Why you filing that way? Why you filing like that? That's dumb. Get divorced. I'm serious. Should have never got married in the first place. If you file single, or he does, actually, if he does, yeah,
Missile. Missile.
yeah.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Oh, you gotta be careful on that, on the state government stuff, but federal level, you'd draw more money in. It would be better for the household. Like I say, it's 10 grand. You get 10 grand. How much did you work any on the books this year? Well, if you did for about, let's see, what month we in now? March? Oh yeah, you're good. Well, next year, work a month or two this year and earn income. That's what it's called. That's the trick to it. You ain't got to earn but $20. But if you pay taxes on it from a business, right? Or you got them kids at the end of the year, especially if you file separated, because that's the only thing you'd be able to file next year. Let's see, what month is it? March. Nah. Well, if you filed divorce papers now in April, you can file your taxes and you draw a $10,000 check. That's guaranteed. Probably more now.
Alpha 2, out.
As long as you make under $29,000 and you claim 2 dependents that are children, right? Head of household. You follow me? I guess she already knows this.
Back in the lead. Pressing in.
When you get to your new place. You're gonna fuck up them new cabinets though when you move, is what you're saying?
Missile. Missile.
Catching up.
Missile.
Well,
Missile.
you paid the deposit. You think you're getting it back? Well, then I'll tell you what, I think it provides a great opportunity to teach your children not to mess in shit they're not supposed to mess in. You shouldn't have to lock them out of it, should you? Right? So look at that. That's just a win-win situation. If you was going to train your children, right? No, you shouldn't. Why are you putting locks on your cabinets? Well, let her make some potions. You might create the next iPhone. You never know. Tell her, don't use no groceries though, honey. You can use the baking soda and the peroxide. It'll be like you used to put that on your hair because you're going to have a hard time.
Missile evaded. Impressive. You're so close. Alpha 2, out.
Yeah, it's pointless. You're right. You got to let them learn. I mean, they don't. You could beat them to your hands fell off and it would do them a bit of good. You know it? They're too old for beating.
30 seconds remaining.
It don't matter. She's still got, there's something primitive in there. It always gets the people.
15 seconds. Missile in the air. Alpha 2, out.
What'd you do? Put them on the refrigerator. Well, take her up that much higher. Buy a bigger house.
Don't let it happen again.
And then cuss her for it. Say, this because of you, we had to buy this house with this great big foyer in it with the giant ceilings. And then fucking suplex her right there on the hardwoods. Well, run her head through it. See, they're listening. You already figured out how to get them to listen. Act like you're not talking to them. Simplest trick in the book, ain't it? They're learning more now than they ever would by you fucking telling them, shut the fuck up, go to bed, you stupid fucking kids. You know what I mean? I'm serious. Say, shit. That's the fucking shit I'm talking about. That's the shit they say later on in life. You know, they're like, my mom used to yell at me, here's a recording where I put it on Instagram back in the day. You know, you gotta watch that shit now. I don't watch that TikTok bullshit. That's a pain in the ass on my phone, man. Yeah. Don't come on me. I mean, don't come after me. Old whore wants some attention, didn't she? That's what I heard. What happened? Tell, finish? Yeah, well, they are. You know what I heard in that story? It said, go on.
This is AWACS Windmaker. All aircraft enemy picked up on radar. Commence attack. Bring the enemy down.
Like, he's ready to fight more about this than I am.
Your call sign is Bravo 1.
Missile.
Of course.
Bravo 1, missile.
Missile. Missile.
Locked on. Bravo 1, down.
Turning on TBS. I'm about ready to watch some Walker, Texas Ranger. Show you what's like, kids. Start fucking putting on cowboy boots, kicking them in the mouth. Yeah. What was Walker's black friend? What was his name? Does anybody remember? No, was it Toby? No, it was something weird Frenchy. It was all Frenchy. He was a black guy, but he had like a French name or something. No, it wasn't Toby. It was like Dauber. No, that was the other show. No, that wasn't it either. I wish I could remember it. I just crashed in the building trying to think of it. Fuck, what was his damn name on that show? I bet you feel like hot shit later, don't you? Just moving around like some kind of debutante. Getting your ass kissed and everything. Huh? Ah, you like it. You like it. I can tell you. Really? Yeah, he's like, I heat my water with gas. Well, that's true. That's actually true. I dig that. Nice. Or let her watch Speed. The irony, that's how you die. No, not her, you. She'd run you over in it. And just laugh. Just sit there and just laugh. You know? He's like, I wouldn't die because I'm a mama.
Missile.
It would. What? She doesn't win that ball with her cooch
Missile. Missile.
over your head. God damn it.
Missile.
Bravo 1 down. You're losing. Show me what you've got.
Yeah, alright. Well, hopefully it stays a game and you don't accidentally get murdered. Oh, yeah, well, like a volleyball. Or a beach ball, I mean.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Bravo 1 out.
Mm. Yeah.
Combat time's up. We lost. Don't let it happen again.
Yeah. You get some dawn up in that bitch. Ajax is cheap shit, man. Come on. What she do is shave her legs with it or something. Well, don't buy the colored stuff. Put a sign that says if you make orange with the blood. Yes, Ajax. You need some warning signs. That's why we gotta get her. We gotta get her some of them warning and a face shield. Jilly, she's not a fucking puppy. For fuck's sake, what the hell is wrong with you? Good lord. Now. Yeah. You're spreading it around like COVID. But before. Well, I'll tell you what. I don't. You guys know that Nortec dude. That's somebody that used to get poison ivy. Bad. No, he just spread it all over himself and suffered. No, well, no, I'm talking about when he was a kid. I don't know. He probably did. I mean, he was a kid. Yeah, he had it all over him. I mean, and oh Lord, I'm glad I ain't allergic to shit. That's all I can say. Do y'all get that stuff? I don't know if you ever got in it, but yeah, it don't bother me none. But goddamn, the people it does is horrible. I'm glad it don't get me, but I'm glad it don't get y'all either. Shit, fire that shit. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Them hives and shit. It's crazy, ain't it? Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. Oh yeah, was that? You gotta let me know if you're telling an actual story or a joke, Jilly. I don't ever know what you're doing here. Well, I mean, it makes me. I reckon. I'm trying to keep it moving, and she's like, yeah. Well, come on. So do it again. Do it again. Say it again. Go on. Yeah. Oh. What'd they say? Hmm. She says it costs you $20. Well, that's good. That's good. You really did a matter of fact thing. It wasn't really that funny of a joke, by the way. Well, I thought that's when she had the opportunity, and she's like, and that's how it happened. Hell yeah. And she just ended the story. It was not funny. Well, no, she was supposed to say, you should have said, and then she said, well, I'll knock some money off. Yeah, I'll give you a discount to do it on the other end. Something like that. I don't know how to put it, but follow me. I just thought that'd be better. That would have been better at the end. Yeah. What'd she charge for an ass? And oh, well, you never said. I was already making this whole joke up myself, wasn't I? So she's only gonna charge $20 to go and wreck them. But how much for the other thing? The shoulders. I don't remember what it was. Free? And then you show her your ass, and she says, I'll tell you what, I'll pay you $20 to do the shoulders. Get it? But you don't like that joke, 'cause it... Alright, well, that was a bad one. Didn't make you look too good, did it? You're talking about something, they're learning more than they'll ever learn, Jilly. They pay more attention to what you're saying right now than they ever will when you talk directly to them. Isn't that strange? So what you say right now will influence what they do. Oh, yeah? Well, just because you don't give a fuck don't mean you don't learn. I mean, that's probably where it starts at. Oh, no, yeah, I got you there. Yeah. Yeah, I dig it. It's AWACS.
Bring the enemy down together. Remember, you're not on your own out there. Your call sign is
Alright.
over 3.
Copy that. Yeah, them kids are